Career coach slash consultant and upbeat lady Lindsay Picardo joins us to talk about making summer plans that matter. Good morning.
That's right. Hey, it's good to see you. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Yourself?
Good. I think it's really important that we're talking about this today because obviously summer feels different for a million reasons.
Right. But you're claiming there's no reason, there's no excuse to not stretch and reach, right?
That's exactly right. So let's talk about the most important part of your summer. It's really taking a moment and dreaming big and figuring out what you really want to do and the impact that you want to have. So let's talk about how we can do that.
Let's go. Go for it.
The first thing is to make sure that through this season, and I've been saying this pretty much every week, but make sure you're taking care of yourself, getting deep rest when you can. We're all managing a lot of stress right now, and when we're exhausted, it's really hard to put our head up and do more than just function. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. Do a check-in with your body, making sure you're getting the rest you need. Another thing is make sure that you've got safe connections with other people. For the sake of your humanity, make sure you're still talking to your friends if you feel comfortable being in person. You know, it's easy to get emotionally derailed when we're by ourselves all the time and we aren't able to kind of think clearly. Now, here's the big one, Tracy. This is the thing we need to do. We need to set aside time and guard it to really dream of the impact that we could all make here in Indianapolis. So it could look like this. Ask yourself, whose lives do I want to improve? And this could happen through a product that you create. It could happen through a service where you're connecting people, but whose lives do I really want to improve this summer? And how do I want to do that? And again, this could be through a business. It could be through making your own nonprofit. It could also be through creating a strategic partnership with a not-for-profit that's already here in Indianapolis. And then ask yourself, okay, regardless of, which way I want to go, how am I going to actually make that happen? And is this something already happening in Indy that I can connect to? So we really all need to take a step back because I think we all feel it right now. We want to make a difference. We want to, dream big and make a difference in the world. And we just need to take a moment and say, who can I help? Who do I have the resources to help? How do I do that? And who do I already know that's doing that? Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. I want to use an expression I never use, but I hear my wife say. I want to circle back to one of the things you said. Not just the setting aside the time, but the emphasis that you put on guarding it. There is a lot of time and schedule creep happening in everybody's lives because things are so different. We may not realize that other distractions, other people, other priorities may be chipping away at that time we set aside. So I think guarding it is almost as important as just setting that time in the first place.
Yeah, it's really like call it a win if you actually hold that time for yourself because you're exactly right. It's very easy right now to get pulled in a million directions and then just feel drained and really wonder, am I making a difference? I'm just exhausted, And this is what I love about dreams is that your dream for the summer, it doesn't have to become your profession. And I'm saying that as a career coach, I give you permission to do something that doesn't naturally just become your profession. And if your only dream is to make more money, we know based on research right out of Purdue that money and happiness, they don't keep rising indefinitely together. So it's better to find something that you're really passionate about, that you love, that you want to make a difference in, and not just, I'm going to daydream about winning the lotto. That really won't solve your problem. So I hope this is a chance for us to all even give ourselves 5 minutes to just, like you said, guard our time, guard our energy, guard our focus, and dream big for the impact that we could make right with our neighbors.
So, but once we know, if we have that aha moment or we develop that plan, we probably need to start making even small steps towards what it's going to take to achieve that plan. That way, when the plan sort of takes off, we already have a little muscle memory of what the expectations are.
That's exactly right. Creating a daily routine. If you got your big dream, you know what you want, you know what you're aiming for, now we need to imagine that daily routine that will help us live out our dream. And it could just be a little thing every day. Today, if you come up with it, it's reaching out to the organizations in Indy that are already making it happen. It's reaching out to a mentor that can help you make that happen. But start building the muscle now, like you said, in your daily routine to be able to even do that, because any dream takes time, energy, and focus. So make sure it's the one that you're most excited about.
Well, and any effort that you make towards it, like you said, reaching out to an organization, something like that, that takes it from dream stage to goal stage to eventual reality stage, right?
That's exactly right. And that's where the magic happens, when it's happening in real time and you can see the difference that you're making.
That's fantastic. How have you been keeping busy?
Oh, well, you know, I've learned a lot about plants the last. No, it's been good. I know a lot of us this week have worked hard to educate ourselves about history and what's going on in the world, and so that's been a big part of my draw this week. And then spending time with my clients that I love here in Indy to help them get their businesses back up and moving again. That takes a lot of energy and emotional intelligence to be able to do that when so many of us are feeling strained.
I want to circle back to plants. Are you more of a succulent or more of a tropical?
All right, if you really, really want to know, I'm more of a deciduous girl.
Okay.
So I appreciate trees that change through the seasons. Those are trees, obviously not plants, but I do love a good succulent. I think they're $1 right now at Kroger. So if you want to try your hand at it, you probably won't kill it. Go ahead and pick one of those up.
Oh, Lindsay, it's always a treat to talk to you. LindsayPicardo.com. We'll put the link on IndyStyle.tv. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Tracy.
All right.